I am pretty sure most of you guys know who this person is. This is a TikToker who goes by Lilly Tino. She has hundreds and hundreds of thousands of followers on TikTok, and she is honestly one, if not the most controversial person online right now, besides, of course, world leaders and Ludwig. This person is very controversial, and I thought I was dreaming, but I could have swore I made more than one video on her. I made this video 6 months ago called "She Needs to Be Banned," and I could have swore I milked this situation more. I guess I wasn't really in my milking era at that time. And then I was looking back at my channel and I'm like, what was I on 2 years ago? Talking about VTubers? I don't know what the fuck I was on. That was a very interesting period for the Sensitive Society channel. But let's move past that. So I've been getting a lot of DMs on my Twitter telling me to talk about the new Lilly Tino situation, what she's doing, and that she might go to jail or fine. So this is how it all started. Breaking: trans TikTok influencer Lilly Tino now under investigation by Florida AG for filming in women's bathrooms at Disney. Now, what the fuck? Just straight up, that is my first thought. What the fuck? That might be the title for this video if I could get it monetized. What the actual fuck are we doing here? Now, I get if it's a quick picture because we all know the girls and even the guys, right? I myself, I love to take a mirror in the bathroom every once in a while. It do be kind of fire, but I would never, ever take a picture, selfie. First of all, I just wouldn't go to Disneyland, period. I'm not a Disney adult. I don't like Disney. I went to Disneyland once when I was a little kid. I believe I was like 8 or 9. I remember that was around the time the Naruto Shippuden was happening, and I remember thinking to myself, I'd much rather watch Naruto Shippuden than to go to Disneyland, but you know how moms be, so I had to go. I thought it was made, or I don't know, maybe I just been depressed since I was like 9 years old, but I did not have a good time at Disneyland. Haven't gone back since, and most likely will die without ever going back, but we're not here to talk about my trauma right now. Going back to Lilly Tino, under criminal code, and then they give it, Tino is facing 5 years in prison and a $5,000 fine if charged and convicted. I mean, how about don't take fucking pictures in the bathroom where little kids are? I don't know. Not every trans person is like this. I want to make that very clear. It's just one or two that go viral and make all of them look bad. There's trans people out there that just want to chill. You know what I mean? They just want to go about their lives. They don't want to fuck with anyone. They don't want to be fucking pedophiles. They don't want to go full Chris Tyson on them, or should I say Ava Chris Tyson? My bad. Sorry for being transphobic. They're just people that just want to chill. They want to live their lives, and that's completely fine as long as you're an adult. If you want to add 4 dicks or you want to add 6 vaginas, go crazy. You know what I mean? It's an issue when kids get involved, and I already talked about this a few videos back, but I don't think it's cool for anyone, period, to be taking fucking mirror selfies or photos or recording in the bathroom when there's kids around. Don't do that, please. Now, I do think 5 years of prison time is a little extreme. I wouldn't give her 5 years. I would just give her a few months. If I was a judge, I would most likely just fine her ass so she could get taught a lesson. I'll fine her $20,000. You gotta hit them where it hurts, and that's a wallet. Prison is realistically not going to do anything. I mean, it'll be funny, but do I think it warrants 5 years of fucking prison? No. Now, if she touched a kid or something else, then that's a whole different story. But as far as we know, she was only taking videos and pictures, which I think is fucking weird. I don't condone that at all. So here we have the article: transgender influencers Disney bathroom video under investigation by state of Florida. Once again, why the fuck are we making this type of content? Ranking every women's bathroom at Disney World. I don't know, it's just weird. I don't fuck with it. Now, before we get into it, I gotta shout out Tectone, the GOAT. Congrats on the 1 million subscribers to Tectone, the GOAT. And he said this dude is a fucking creep. Stay away from the kids. Stay out of the women's restrooms. Stop going after people's jobs because they misgendered you. Weaponized sensitivity. Pathetic. Based? I'm dropping a like on that one. So this is the images that went viral. So here we have some like women, some Disney adults, no kids so far. It's just like your average fucking weird Disney adult person. Test track bathrooms, 9 out of 10. Someone inside told me I looked cute. Let's just stop the cap. This did not happen. Oh guys, I was walking by. I went to a GameStop and like 10 girls, 10 out of 10 baddies just came up to me. They were like, yo, are you Sensitive Society? I fucking love you. They're like, yo, you're the GOAT, Sensitive Society. Let's have a great time. Let's go party. And it's like 10 baddies, and that totally happened, guys. I have no photos. I have no evidence, but that happening to me at a fucking GameStop and 10 baddies coming up to me is more realistic than someone coming up to fucking Lilly Tino and being like, oh my god, girl, you're so pretty. Nah, that totally did not happen, all right? But my story did happen, by the way. That's a true story. You know, anything is believable at this point. Anyways, getting back into the article, Florida Attorney General James announced his office is investigating a viral video posted by a transgender social media personality by Lilly Tino, which features images taken inside women's restrooms at Disney World, which, once again, it's so fucking weird. Please don't do this. Here's a snippet of that.
There was a TikTok influencer named Lilly Tino who is who's taking videos and photos inside of the women's bathroom in Disney. And I'm thinking, well, wait a second. There's no way that this can be legal in the state of Florida, right? This is a transgender influencer. This seems to be like, first off, like you shouldn't be allowed to like film inside of bathrooms. It seems really creepy. But then here in Disney, it's like extra layers of creepy and wrong. Is there anything happening from a state level on this topic?
Yeah, we're investigating this. We do not tolerate men or boys in women's and girls' restrooms, gyms, private spaces, no tolerance. We're investigating this one. We've already cracked down on some gyms in South Florida. They were allowing people that identify as women to go into women's locker rooms. We put them on notice that legal action was coming. Thankfully, they changed their ways.
So the thing is, if I'm like, you know what? I feel like a woman today. Could I go to the female bathroom? I don't know. I'm not trying to like start drama, but it's like the way these people were talking about it, that's how it comes across. Oh, you could just be like, oh, the line to go to the bathroom over the man's side is way too long, and there's no line for the female one. So I bought a strawberry boba that day. Maybe I'm feeling a bit more feminine. Could I go to the women's bathroom? I mean, I do have long hair, so I think it's a little passable, but I don't even know what the fuck I'm going with this. Yeah, I'm mentally fried. Long story short, I don't care if this was a man or a woman or a fucking alien. You could literally be pink, purple, or green, and I would still be like, can we like stop, you know, going to kids' spaces and fucking shooting videos and ranking the bathrooms and how trans positive they are? Here's the thing, if you want to do that, go crazy, right? But why don't you film it afterwards? You could go in the bathroom by yourself, see the experience, to see what the women bathroom experience is like, which, you know, I'm sure it's fascinating. I am dying to know what that is like. You can go in there, do your little thingy, then come out of the bathroom and do the review, right? That's what I would do if I was a transgender individual who was reviewing bathrooms and to see how trans positive they are. There's ways to go about it, but filming there, taking pictures there, it ain't it, dog. It's just really fucking weird. I mean, I don't care if this was like a woman, a cis woman, if you will, or if this was a man doing this in the man's bathroom. I would feel the same way. It just knock it off. Please stop. Seek help. It's not bueno. It's not good. I'm looking at this person's views and it's low-key kind of insane. Like, I could see what they're grifting off being trans and Disney so much. I mean, it gets them views. Now, I don't know how much to get paid.
I think Disney's gonna ban me for this one. My corn dog is still intact. I'm not happy.
Okay, pause. What the fuck? Lilly Tino, I was about to follow, message you, and slide in your DMs, but what the fuck? Why are you filming this outside of a fucking restaurant? Is this outside of Disney? Come on, there's kids around, and I don't want to be like, think of the kids, guys, and you know, I don't want to be that part of the crowd, but it's like, dude, come on, there's fucking little kids around the area, Jesus.
I think Disney's gonna ban me for this one. My corn dog is still intact. I'm not happy about that, but sadly it takes a long time to turn a corn dog into a inverted corn dog. I do hair removal every week for 2 hours straight. It is not fun or easy, but once that is finally done, hopefully by the end of the year, they are going to take my corn dog. These ears do not want to stay on. They are going to cut it down the middle. This is not the best knife for this. They will then take off the outer lining of...
I feel uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie. This is weird. This is like, it's freaky, but not in the good way. You know what I mean? There's good types of freaky, and this one is like the bad type of freaky. Like, I look, you want to throw up. It's like, dude, you're outside. I don't care if you're in fucking Disney or you're outside. Just imagine walking by and hearing someone talk about how they want to go from a corn dog to an inverted corn dog. It's just like, bro, calm the fuck on. Why don't you do this at home? Why do you always have to make it a whole big deal, a whole ass event? Look at me, guys. I am in front of everyone and I am humiliating myself. Seek help and seek God. And that is coming from a 13-year-old Reddit atheist, okay?
The corn dog. Okay, I'm actually impressed that I'm doing this good of a job. Like so. Flip it inside out and make something of a tunnel. This tunnel will then become, well, you know, my hands are disgusting. Now you might be asking why I would do this or why anyone would do this. It sounds not fun, and I agree with you. I'm not looking forward to that recovery process. But know that this is not a decision that any of us take lightly. Our corn dogs do serve a purpose, but at the end of the day, I just don't like having it. It's not me. I look at it in the mirror and it's like, ugh, can we do something about that? And it turns out we can. But until then,
I am never eating a fucking corn dog from Wiener Schnitzel ever again. This fucking person just destroyed one of my favorite foods of all time. And I don't care that Wiener Schnitzel might cause cancer. The corn dogs for like $1.50, they go incredibly hard. You know what? After seeing this, at first I was like, well, maybe she shouldn't get gel time. I changed my mind. Give her the fucking electric chair.
I am making the most of my final days with my corn dog. Farewell to this thing that has served me not very well, but is what I was born with. It did its duty. R.I.P. I'm good.
Disney should ban you for being fucking annoying and for being corny. Get it? Because corn dog and corny and okay. Bars. There were bars. Real ones, no. Now, this is TikTok, so let's check out the comment section. Let's see if it's as based and epic as it is on IG. Disrespectfully, you're the reason people hate us. Agree. The fact that you choose to only do this at the amusement park around kids tells me what I need to know about you. No way she's doing this again. Being a PDF file on Disney is crazy. Being a pedophile, you mean? You could say pedophile on YouTube, I'm pretty sure. Sir, no one asked. Base Jennifer Lopez here with 40,000 likes. His name is Nicholas Contino, and he is cosplaying it, not transitioning. He's 100% rage bait at this point. Lilly Tino is just a character he plays. I'm so glad one of the women he caught on camera in a Disney bathroom is looking for a lawsuit. W. Doing this while at Disney is diabolical. I mean, at that point, just fucking whip it out and jerk it in front of the little kids, dude. At that point, you're leaving nothing to the fucking imagination. Now, let's take a look at the bathroom selfies video. All right, I have to mute this because it has Disney music. So she gave one bathroom 2 out of 10. Got misgendered right before this pic, so the vibe was off. Got complimented on my fits. This fit is horrible. Whoever told you that lied to you. Someone smiled at me on their way out, which felt good. Okay, I'm not even gonna say anything. Had a friend with me, so I felt safe. Someone inside told me I looked cute. Oh man, guys, I'm gonna start making up stories now. Crazy stories about to drop. Oh my god, I was just driving by and like 4 baddies just flashed me. They were like, yo, are you sensitive society? And I'm like, yeah, that's me. And then they were like, can you come and then they were like, oh my god, I can't get through this one. And then they were like, oh, can you come over to our house? We would love to please you. I mean, you are sent. And I'm like, yeah, that happened. 9 out of 10 experience, recommend. Someone gave me a weird look when I walked in, which felt icky. I mean, dude, if I was a woman and you walked in, I would fucking call the cops. I'm not gonna lie. Told the server my pronouns and got called. Okay. Overall, I felt very safe. Would recommend to any trans person. All right, thanks, Lily. I'll be sure to stop by. As a trans person, I feel pretty safe. And now we got the official Lilly Tino response to the lawsuit, the drama, and everything in between.
Those Disney bathroom selfies got y'all real upset, huh? Saying, oh, Lily, you can't take selfies in the bathroom. It's not appropriate. Well, let me remind you that literally every celebrity you've ever enjoyed on screen has at one point taken a bathroom selfie. For example...
Okay. Thing is, I don't know if you're noticing, but there's no other people around. You beat me to it. I don't even have words for this.
And it's not just celebrities. Any woman you ever meet has likely taken a photo in a public bathroom. Why, you ask? Because we look cute and we want to document it. So what?
Who's we? Once again, the thing is, those pictures were taken in the bathroom, sure, but there was no one around. They didn't need to censor people. And yeah, I know girls love to take bathroom selfies, and that's awesome and based, but they either do it together or solo, or when no one's around. The thing with you is you went to Disneyland and you took the pictures, and there's people in the photos because it's a public fucking bathroom, dude, where little kids are. All right, that's the issue. It has nothing to do with the fact that you're trans or you're an elephant or you're an alien. It's the action, dude. The action. You cannot tell me you're this fucking stupid.
What is different about me that I'm not allowed to take bathroom selfies? The easy answer here is, oh, Lily, you're a trans woman, so you get held to a different standard. And that is true. But people judge trans women differently depending on how well they pass. If you pass, that means you don't look trans. chance. I know that I don't pass. Trust me, I know. But passing privilege
Honestly, I think I most likely pass more than Lilly Tino. I think I'm a more passable trans woman than Lilly. I gotta keep it real with you guys.
is a real thing. There are some trans women out there who, no matter how hard they try, will never be able to pass. Do those trans women deserve to be treated differently? No. They should be able to take bathroom selfies too.
You know, I agree. I think everyone should be allowed to take bathroom selfies. But when there's no fucking kids around, is that really that hard to understand, dude? Like, is that hard to comprehend? If you go to the bathroom and there's no one, you know, you get the fucking thumbs up for me. But when there's kids around, when there's others around, and you have to censor like 30 different people, that becomes an issue. And then you're also recording in the bathroom, you're taking selfies in the bathroom. It's like, it's weird, dude. And if anything, you just set the trans community back like 30 years. You're not helping the cause, you're hurting it. I swear you gotta be an op. You gotta be a fucking CIA agent at this point. The way you're fucking the trans community up and just how bad you're making them seem. I love that the top comment says, notice how the selfies don't have people in the background. Yeah, what a crazy concept, right? What a crazy concept. There's a difference. No one else is in those photos. Agree? Make sure nobody is in the photo. You would assume that would be common sense for anyone, but I guess not for Lilly Tino. I guess they didn't get the memo. Nothing is cute about what you're doing. You're a grown-ass man. Yeah, I'm signing that petition.
I am suing Lilly Tino for emotional distress. Last week, I was in Disney World in the women's bathroom with my child. And when I walked into the bathroom, there was Lilly Tino taking pictures in the bathroom mirror. And she turned to me and said, "Hey, let me get your face in this picture." And I said, "No, thank you." But then she took the picture anyway of me and my kid, and I felt this really weird feeling. And I looked down at my kid, and my kid got turned into a corn dog. Lilly Tino turned my kid into a corn dog. And then she looked at me and said, "Oh, that'll be great for a video. Can I use your corn dog kid to explain bottom surgery?" And I was about to say no, but then J.K. Rowling walks in and says, "I'm here to defend real women." But of course, Lilly Tino pulls out her wand and starts using transgender magic. But J.K. Rowling was ready and pulled out her wand, and they did the thing where the spells go like... But J.K. Rowling was really smart and used a...
All right. I've seen enough. These people need to go. You know what? If I was the president of the United States of America, I would buy an island and I would send like all of these fucking annoying, obnoxious, creepy ass people to it. It'll be a nice helicopter. It'll take like 20 people and it'll drop them off at this island and they'll stay there till the end of times. Not you mocking a woman who was clearly uncomfortable with her picture being taken in the bathroom. I mean, that's just Lilly Tino for you. So you don't respect women, but you want us to respect you? How does this person have 400,000 followers? If you're a content creator, if you're an up-and-coming content creator, and you think it's difficult and you can't make it, you can. Anyone could make it. If idiots like Lilly Tino can, you can too. I believe in you. But anyways, with that said, that's enough Lilly Tino. This person is obnoxious, is rude, is weird, is creepy. I feel like I need to take a shower. As a matter of fact, I feel like I kind of need to be reborn. But with that said, make sure you subscribe to the channel, drop a like, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter. Everything is linked below. With that said, I am out. Bye.